So we teachers are used to hearing people complain about us having the summers off and asking for more pay because we have the summers off and other holidays, and we're used to that. It's not correct. They're wrong when they complain about that and throw that in our faces. But you know, I'll tell you this: my wife never. She was always with me as a teacher on this argument that yeah, we as teachers we deserve more regardless of whether or not we got the summers off, because there's just really we're not off because there's just so much to do in order to get ready for the next year. But we know that, right? We know that. And so it's just really interesting because this teacher here, she's getting heat, that same kind of heat from her spouse. Her spouse is jealous of her summer break. Oh, come on. Your husband should understand. Oh my gosh. So what we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is we have a husband who's in the doghouse. He's in the doghouse. So check this out. Title from this from Reddit. My husband is jealous of my summer break. That says it all. My husband came home cranky at lunch and revealed that he's jealous of my summer break. Wow, this guy came out and said it. Oh, he's in the doghouse. Has anyone dealt with this? Any advice to help him not be jealous? He's generally very supportive, and I think he's in a funk. Well, you know what? Definitely, we want to. It's nice. This is her husband, so we want to assume good intention. Maybe he's just having a tough time at work. So I mean, definitely that is the advice, is to talk to him and learn more and try not to get upset and offended, that that he that he's jealous, um, of the fact that you're off during the summer. So that's what I would do. And like I said, hopefully he's not coming with that same kind of energy. He's like, you should be working just like me. I like this person's comment here. He says, tell him there's a massive teacher shortage and he can join you in having the summers off. I suspect he'll get over it real quick. Yes. That's yeah, that's the response right there. If in fact he wants his summers off, well, come on, buddy, bring it. Let's go. Let's go. Full school year, then you can have your summers off if that's what you think it is. This person here also says I was jealous of my wife's summer break. It came out to admit it. I have been a teacher for 5 years now. She works summer school every summer, and I don't. So this spouse here, he took a dip in the pool, and he understood that. Ooh, boy, you know what? I don't want that. And now she's doing summer school, and you know what? Hats off. I salute all of you who are doing summer school. Thank you so much for your service. I did summer school for the first, I think it was 5 years of my teaching career. Then I said, oh no, this is absolutely crazy because I couldn't go. I couldn't go 5 minutes without looking at the clock. I wanted to be out of there. So I was no longer a good fit for I was no longer a good fit for summer school. Here's another one, last one here. Ask him if he's jealous of your paycheck or if he's jealous of your job on a random Wednesday evening in October when you've just returned from school after a 10-hour day in staff meetings. And so, yeah, it could get really ugly. It could get really ugly here. So hopefully this husband he's just in a funk, and there's probably more to it. He's probably very happy that the spouse gets off for the summer, but it's just in a funk. That's it. We're just gonna assume that and everything's okay. So I'd like to know, what do you think about this? Have you had any issues with people really close to you who were jealous of the fact that you had summers off, or who actually agreed that what teachers, they don't need any extra pay because they get summers off? So I want to hear from you. Leave a comment in the comment section. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.